Okay, imagine this. A small, kind of quirky toy. How does something like that just explode and become this massive global thing, like a cultural icon? It's pretty wild when you think about it.
It really is, and that's exactly what we're digging into
You're
today.
talking about Labubu,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That character with the, distinctive look and those little emotional quirks.
Exactly. And our mission here in this deep dive is really to pull apart the marketing, the branding lessons from Labubu's incredible success.
Yeah.
We're using insights from AIM style mainly
Yeah.
because this isn't just about, a cool collectible. It's about figuring out what makes any brand truly connect, truly resonate today.
Yeah.
And crucially, how you can take these ideas and, well, use them.
Right. So we're going to unpack, what, 7 key strategies, things like character branding, scarcity, community, all that stuff.
Partnerships too, digital presence, the whole package.
Think of it as, a shortcut to understanding how modern brands really make it big. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's start where it all begins, right? The actual product. The first big lesson here seems to be about um, character-led branding, creating emotional depth. What's really interesting is that Labubu isn't just presented as plastic or vinyl. It's like a personality.
Totally. It's got that distinct design, sure, but it's also got these like emotional quirks. Is it sad? Is it mischievous? Fans see something relatable there.
Okay.
It's that humanization,
Yeah.
turning an object into something you feel a connection with. And once you have that feeling, that emotional tie,
That's where the loyalty comes from.
exactly, loyalty, advocacy, people start to really care about it. It's not just buying something, it's like adopting a little creature with feelings.
Hmm. So for you listening, it's like thinking beyond just what your product does. What kind of personality can you give your brand? Make it feel, I don't know, alive.
Yeah, give it some soul.
Okay, and then there's the look itself. So this is where it gets really interesting for me. Labubu's success, it also seems to hang on visual boldness breaking through the noise. The source material calls it intentionally quirky, even cute yet unsettling.
Right. And that unsettling part is key, I think. It's not just generic cute. It has an edge.
So it's not afraid to be a little weird.
Precisely. In today's market, everything's so crowded, so noisy. Being just different, that makes you memorable.
Uh-huh.
Labubu's design, it's kind of polarizing. Some people might not get it, but the people who do get it, they get really attached.
Because it stands out.
It forces you to look, yeah.
Yeah.
The lesson is pretty clear. Don't be afraid to be distinct. Sometimes a design that doesn't try to please everyone attracts the strongest attention from the right people.
That takes guts, though. It really makes you ask, are you brave enough to be that different? Even if it means, not everyone's going to love it instantly.
That's the gamble, isn't it?
Okay, so you've got this compelling character, this look that grabs attention. How do you turn that interest into, well, an obsession? This brings us to the next point. Scarcity and mystery to fuel obsession. The whole blind box thing.
Oh yeah, the blind box is genius marketing. And the limited editions too.
How does that work psychologically?
Well, it's not just selling a toy, it's selling an experience. The blind box, you don't know which Labubu you're getting.
Right, the surprise element.
Exactly. It creates anticipation. There's that little thrill of the unknown. Will I get the common one? Will I get the super rare one?
Like a lottery ticket almost.
Kind of. It taps into that desire for discovery, the hunt. Plus,
Okay.
when you do get something rare or even just complete a set, there's this dopamine hit, right?
Right.
It makes the whole process addictive. It creates this emotional loop that keeps people coming back. It's not just a purchase, it's a collectible adventure.
That's really smart. So thinking about your brand,
Yeah.
how can you maybe introduce some element of surprise or limited availability?
Right.
Something to create that buzz, that desire. Make it feel less like just buying a thing and more like finding treasure.
Yeah, making it feel special, exclusive.
Now, Labubu's huge now, obviously, but it wasn't always global, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sales strategy is winning locally before going global.
Right.
It didn't just appear everywhere at once.
No, definitely not. And that's a really important point, especially now when everyone wants to go viral instantly.
So where did it start?
Labubu first really took off. Exploded is the word used in Asia's designer toy scene, which is kind of niche, right?
Right, not mainstream initially.
Exactly. It's scaled gradually,
Mhm.
strategically. They built a really solid, passionate fan base there first.
So start niche, then scale.
But yeah, that approach lets you build a strong foundation. You understand your core audience, you work out the kinks, you build cultural credibility within that group. Then you can think about broader adoption. It often leads to more sustainable growth.
It's easy to get caught up and wanting to be everywhere immediately. Makes you pause and think, okay, are you trying to do too much too soon? Is there maybe a smaller, really passionate community you could focus on winning over first? Master that space before you try to conquer the world.
It's often a much stronger way to build something lasting.
Okay, moving on. This next one feels really powerful, especially today. Brands grow when communities lead. It's not just the company pushing Labubu. The fans are incredibly active, sharing collections, making art.
No, totally. The community aspect is huge for Labubu. You see fans organizing trades online, showing off their displays. It's amazing.
So the brand becomes kind of self-sustaining.
That's exactly it. The community culture makes it self-sustaining. The brand empowers the audience, and the audience, in turn, basically co-owns the story. They're not just consumers, they're advocates, creators.
They're part of it.
Yeah, it turns a product into a real movement. It's driven by genuine passion and this shared identity, not just, ad campaigns.
That's the dream, isn't it? So the question for you listening is, how could you actually encourage that? Empower your audience to become those advocates, to feel like they're co-creating the brand story with you.
It requires letting go of some control, maybe, trusting your audience.
Which leads nicely into the next point, actually, partnerships. Labubu also seems to have nailed partnerships to expand cultural reach. Things like art shows and fashion collabs.
Yeah, and these aren't just random partnerships, They're really strategic.
How so?
Well, think about it. An art exhibit collab. Suddenly, Labubu is seen not just as a toy, but maybe as, lowbrow art or pop culture commentary.
Yeah.
A fashion collab. It reaches a whole new audience that might never step into a toy store.
So it's like a shortcut.
A shortcut to cultural credibility, yeah. The
Yeah.
audience cross-pollination. You're borrowing credibility and reach from another field, another brand, and bringing it back to the Labubu. It expands its influence way beyond just toys.
Into lifestyle almost.
Exactly, into the broader cultural conversation.
So connecting that back for your brand, who are those maybe unexpected partners? People or brands outside your usual space that could introduce you to new, relevant audiences. Add some layers to your story.
It requires some creative thinking, definitely. Looking beyond the obvious connections.
Okay, final key lesson. And this feels crucial in, 2024. Physical brands must be social first. Labubu is a physical object, right? But its success is powered by digital.
Absolutely. You can't separate its physical appeal from its online life. Its success is totally rooted in digital visibility.
How does that play out?
Well, think about all that fan content we mentioned. People sharing photos of their collections on Instagram, TikTok unboxings, discussions in online forums.
Ah, okay, so the product itself is almost designed to be shared online.
You got it. It's inherently photogenic, collectible, shareable. And this connects to that idea of moment marketing, too. Because it's so visual and shareable, it can easily tap into online trends, memes, conversations.
It can go viral organically?
Potentially, yes. Its social shareability is almost built in. That's where the story spreads, where the community connects. The physical object fuels the digital conversation, and the digital conversation drives desire for the physical object.
That makes perfect sense. So a really important question for you is, are your products, your services, your experiences, are they designed to live naturally online? Do they encourage people to share them, talk about them, make them part of that digital world? Is that baked into the core idea?
It has to be, increasingly.
Wow, okay. So bringing this all together, what's the big takeaway from the Labubu phenomenon? It shows that a really powerful brand, it isn't just about clever design or marketing tactics, is it? As the source says, it's well-lived.
Yeah, I like that phrasing, well-lived. It's that mix, isn't it? That powerful combination of real emotional connection, smart strategic scarcity that plays on our psychology, and crucially activating a community, letting them take the lead, co-create the story. That's the magic formula, really. That's what turns, a simple product into something iconic, something lasting.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. Think about something in your world. Maybe something kind of ordinary, maybe even niche. A service you offer, a hobby you love, just an everyday object.
Okay.
Now imagine applying just one or two of these Labubu lessons. What if you gave it a real, relatable character? What if you introduced some element of scarcity or surprise around it? Or what if you really focused on building a passionate community for people who love it? Could that transform it? Take it from just a thing, an idea, into something extraordinary, something people genuinely get excited about, obsess over, and can't wait to share.
That's the challenge, isn't it? How to make the mundane magnificent.
Something to think about.